What's up? All right, it's been a minute. It's actually been like an hour. It's been like a very, very, very long time since I've been back on the YouTube space, but I just wanted to say I'm back. And I'm back with a capital B. Okay, I don't know where I said that. Anyways, you guys, I'm back and I wanted to bring you guys my new series called the 811 series. I'm bringing you a video every day for the next 45 days as I cap off the last final days of my 20s. I'm going to bring you 8 minutes and 11 seconds of content every single day. So I have to be really mindful about what I want to share and think about like what's important to me to reflect on as I leave my 20s behind and enter into the dirty 30 flirty 30 gang. Okay, so I'm really, 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 really excited to do this. I missed you guys. I missed creating and being in the YouTube space and being in that frame of mind and using GIFs and all that other stuff. So I'm really excited to bring you guys this content. I've already used a minute, so I want to be really mindful of the things I'd like to share. I have been through quite a bit, and let's see how emotional I get over the next 45 days. To date, I'm going to put a little image right here. I have 45 days and about 13 hours and counting until I turn 30. My birthday is August 11th, and as I think about what it means to turn 30, I'm already getting emotional. I think about like all the things that I've been through, and of course you guys are going to hear a little bit about it, right? And all the trauma that I sustained and persevered to through. And I think about a specific date, or at least a specific time in my life. It was January 2012, and I believe that was the first time I seriously considered Sue, last name aside. So I don't know if that's gonna get flagged on YouTube. That's why I broke it up like that. But I just remember being so miserable, feeling so alone, hating life, hating myself in college. And the thing about a lot of extroverted people is that people just see their extroversion. They see how friendly they are. They see how, likable they are. I do say so myself. And because you always see them making jokes or, smiling with other people, making conversation, people rarely anticipate that these are people that are thinking about suicide. But I was. And I remember walking on FSU's campus. It was dark. Just wondering what was the point? And I went to go do homework, and I was like, what's the point of doing homework if I'm not going to be here? Because I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I was very serious about not being here. I did experience suicidal ideation recently. If you are a loyal watcher of this channel, I shared in 2020 just a string of terrible events, and I think it was around that time I felt very defeated. Nothing quite like this time. I think what makes hard times really, really bearable is having the right community around you. And I, at that time, had friends, but didn't really feel connected to them. I didn't really feel like they could really understand every time I expressed something. And that's something I think has changed tremendously in my life. And I'm so grateful for that change. But I just remember not really feeling like my life was valuable. And I remember a guy that I considered a brother at the time, Will Hill, came. I told him how I was feeling. And I'll never forget that I was in that library doing that homework that I didn't want to do. I'll never forget that he came and he hugged me. He found me on that floor in the library, on the floor of the library, not on the floor. Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But he found me as I was doing my homework, and I was like surprised that he showed up. He just hugged me and he cried, and I was numb. But like, I remember that's when I realized, bitch, you matter. Like, hold up. You might be going through it. And mind you, this was 2012. Worst years of my life were 2016, possibly part of 2017 as well. And definitely 2020 was a trying year for me. So I had not even gone through half of the shit that I had gone through in my 20s, and I was ready to go and call it quits. So it's very fitting to start this series reflecting on, oh my God, what happened 10 years ago as I was turning 20. That is so crazy. I didn't even realize it was 10 years ago. If you're watching this, and I'm glad I didn't have mascara on because my shit will be burning. And that's the thing. Every time I think about wearing mascara, I cry. I cry all the time regardless, but like, mind your business. But like, for anyone watching this who may be going through a hard time, who may feel like, what the fuck is the point of living on this chaotic spinning rock called earth? Or like, why does life matter? Why does me trying matter? Why do I have to feel shitty and still find a way to wake up and participate with civilization? Why? What's the point? And why should I? You know what? It is very hard to come up with an answer. And I didn't have an answer when I decided, all right, let's not end our lives. I didn't have an answer. I just needed a little bit of evidence. A little bit of evidence that there was some good in this world, that I can commit myself to finding more of that good and becoming that good. And someone showing up for me when I felt really alone, to not say anything, but just to hug me, told me, all right, just keep fucking going. And even more recently, I don't remember when that was, definitely within the last 2 years, when I was just numb and I was like, yeah, I'm tired, because it does get tiring going through things. I think by 2012, I had already been homeless. Like, my family already lost their home. My mom had already been away in another country. So life was pretty difficult. But like, regardless of what you're facing, I don't know. I just have this mindset, and I guess I'll leave you guys with this. Like, life gives you lemons, right? You always hear that. Oh, when life gives you lemon, make lemonade. No, fuck that. Because sometimes those lemons won't be juicy enough to just make lemonade. So just like grate that shit. Like, throw it at somebody. Use it as a stress ball. Just find the fucking good with the lemon given to you that day. I think that is the most important tidbit I want to leave you guys with, because it does get better. Then it gets worse, but then you get stronger because you saw it through. And I think that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for catching the 8/11 special, and I'll see you in the next one.